No, not yet. But I think we have a good idea. We have plenty of options as to whichever way we want to go as well. So I think we can go in a multitude of ways, and I'm very confident in the team. We've got some great options. Good headaches to have. Yeah, absolutely. Good problem to have, I think. And guys who've performed very well over the recent past. Some world-class players coming back into the team, back from injuries as well. So, which is where you want to be as a team. I think that drives performance on when you've got good players who miss out. That's generally the sign of a team that's going in the right direction. Yeah, I don't think it's sort of set on one particular way at the minute, and I think that could change throughout the tournament as well. I don't think we have to stick to a certain balance, and that's the only way we'll go. That could change game on game, or wherever we play, or whichever opposition we play against. We're very fortunate to have a number of our best batters are genuine all-rounders as well, who offer with the ball as well. So that gives you plenty of options, and absolutely gives you that luxury to go either way with an extra batter or bowler. Yeah, we're in a good spot. I think everyone is chomping at the bit to get going now. We've had some really good games over the last, like you say, those 10 matches, and played some really good cricket. So on the eve of the tournament, we're very ready. No, far from it, to be honest. I think we're a dangerous team. We've got a lot of talented players who can win games on their own, and that's a huge thing in T20 cricket. It's hard to pick favourites, I guess. If you had to choose one, it's probably Australia in their own conditions, being reigning champions. But I think throughout the qualifying stages bit of the tournament as well, you've seen anyone can beat anyone, and I think that will be the same throughout the next phase of the tournament as well. Yeah, it's really tough, and especially tough on Reece himself. I think that's it's been, we're also bitterly disappointed for him. The amount of setbacks he's had already in his career, and to come back and be in the position he's in, on the eve of a tournament, being in such great form, and to have that cruelly taken away from him is really tough. And so we're all really disappointed for him, and fingers crossed he'll get back fit as soon as possible and get back in an England shirt. You just got to score one more than the other team. I think that's what we're focused on. Each venue will be different. I think it's people try and talk about how you're going to play, or what scores you aim for. Cricket doesn't allow you to do that. You've got to work it out on the day, what the conditions tell you in front of you, play accordingly, and try and beat the opposition. Probably just more settled. I think that's maybe the main difference. Obviously, there's quite a lot of change happening. A change of coach, a change of captain, not really sort of settled coaching staff as well. So I think I have a bit of time for everything to bed in, and I think that's been the main change. The squad feels very relaxed. It seems in a really good place. Like I said, there's no great expectations on the group, but there's a lot of talent in the team. So we're feeling a good spot.
As captain?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's, I've mentioned it to the players a lot. It's very much a new era for the English white ball team. I think lots of us have played in that past era, but it's, it's very much about looking forward all the time now for this group. How do we want to play as a team? What do we need to do in the next game after that? And not spend too much energy looking backwards. I think it's really important to be that forward-facing kind of team, talk about the future a lot, and that starts with tomorrow. Yeah, I see them as a really tough opponent. You look through their team, there's some fantastic players. Any side with Rashid Khan in T20 cricket is going to have a big say. So we give them huge respect, and we look forward to a really competitive game. Yeah, I think he's feeling good. He's obviously a key player for us. He's not someone you'd want to take a big risk on, but I think he's feeling good. Obviously, he'll take full part in training today and hopefully pull up well. Yeah, we enjoyed playing it. I think it's a great stadium. It's a good cricket wicket. I think for both bat and ball, it offers a lot. So I think it sort of. Oh, you only allow one bouncer and over, aren't you? So you can't bowl any more than that. But again, it's about seeing what's in front of you and bowling the lengths that you need to. I don't think it's something to get carried away with, especially I think There's a lot of the time, if you can bowl at top of the stump's length against anyone, that's generally a good place to start. I think there's a lot of fantastic bowlers throughout the whole tournament, and like you say, the guys who adapt to the conditions well. I know there's probably a bit of weather around throughout the tournament as well, so you might not get conditions you potentially expect as well. So I'm sure a lot of the bowlers like the size of the boundaries in Australia. I think that's one thing. Playing some grounds in India, for instance, which can be very tough on the bowlers with the distance of the boundaries. So I think that's one of the things, and it's how can you be smart to use that. And I think there's plenty of good bowlers in the tournament.